Good evening. Habari gani? Habari gani. What should I hear back? Habari gani. Ujama. So I guess I'm going to just go over a few little ground rules. Welcome to the Community Awareness Series, annual Kwanzaa. Usually we're the Saturday, not a weeknight, but Saturday is New Year's Eve, and we never try to compete with New Year's Eve. So we are during the week this time. Welcome. This is our second program back since the dawn of COVID 2020. So we celebrated in October our 45th anniversary, and that was the first time coming back communally. Now, Kwanzaa, this is our second time community coming back. Yes, we are building. So, I'd like to welcome you all to our annual Kwanzaa. So, before I start, I want to just acknowledge a few people here that I am very proud of. I've watched them grow, and now they are masters at what they do. I have Judge Kalima Ahmad over here. Yeah. And I also have Talib. Stand up, Talib. Talib Ahmad, an educator. And I have Sister Zul's son, Karan. Sahir, another educator. Is there anyone else I don't know?
Commissioner Board President, Mr. Al Anton.
Board President, Mr. Al Anton. And of course, we have the mighty Sam Pessin in the house. Keeper of Liberty State Park for the people. Yes. Sister Mary, come on up. Mother Mary, come up.
Lift every voice and sing through the heavens. Let our rejoice sing, rise high as the lifting skies. Let every sound high as the roaring sea. Community, come. Community, come. Community.
We each have to come face to face,
Consider the time and find your place. We each have to come face to face. Consider the time and get in the race. Go inside the home.
Community.
Go outside the door.
Community.
Be divided no more.
Community.
Go into the streets.
Community.
Families to unite.
Community.
People to greet.
Community.
We've got a world to remake.
Community.
You've got to relate.
Community.
And consider the time.
Community.
And let all the light shine.
Community.
There's no turning back.
Community.
Just stay on the track.
Community.
You can be an African.
Community.
You can be a Jamaican.
Community.
You can be a Mexican.
Community.
You can be a Haitian.
Community.
You can be a Cuban.
Community.
You can be a Haitian.
Community.
You can be a European.
Community.
Unity.
Community.
Community. Community. Community. Community. Community. Unity. Unity. Community.
Unity. We're going to change the speed. And Brother Reverend George Hotman and Sister Wilma Ann, they're going to give us a few selections.
We're coming off a season where people are giving lots of gifts. And it's a time when we reflect, well, what gift do I want? What gift would I like to give? And may I say that it is often very exhausting because the list of possibilities just grows. Every year there's more things to give, more stuff. I submit to you that if we all just gave the gift of love, first and foremost, it would be a better place. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for one, for everyone. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to cry. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are need love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Give love, give love, give love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for Well, it's up to each one of us to give love.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all you have. Right? Bank account is a little low. Your patience is a little low. Ooh, your tolerance is way, way down low. But if you just remember how you got here, it was through love. You can give that away. I know you can. I can only give love that lasts forever, and a promise to be here each time you call. And the only heart I own for you and you alone, baby, that's all. That's all. I can only give you country walks in springtime, a hand to hold when the leaves begin to fall, and a love whose bright light won't warm a winter's night. Baby, 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 that's all. There are those, I am sure, who have told you they would give you the world for a toy. But all I have are these arms to enfold you, and a lifetime will never destroy. So if you're wondering what I'm asking in return, baby, you'll be glad to know that my demands are small. Just say to me that you'll adore, now and nevermore. Baby, 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 that's all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mr. George giving his love. How about Mr. Al? Each one of us in our own way, we've got something to give, and it's love. Give it with a smile, or don't give it at all. But please, give love. There are those, I'm sure, who have told you they would give you the world for a toy. But all I have are these arms to enfold you, and a lifetime will never destroy. So if you wonder what I'm asking in return, baby, you'll be glad to know that my demands are small. Just say it's free that you'll know, now and evermore. Baby, 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 that's all. Baby, 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 that's all. Baby, 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 that's all. Hey, they don't want it to be all. That's all. Love.
We're going to pay tribute to Curtis Mayfield.
Before we start, I wanted to tell you something about Brother Dawood and the Spirit of Life Ensemble. I used to go and hear them at different venues, and I also used to sit while they jammed here in the library. But one time they were playing at Trumpet's Jazz Club, and he did an intro, and the place was so quiet. He did this intro, and it moved me so much, I screamed out, "Take us home, Dawood! Take us home!"
You said, Dawood!
Yeah, I said, Dawood, take us home! And all of these, like, sophisticated people just looked at me, but I don't know where the spirit was coming from, right? So I'd like to dedicate this poem to the Spirit of Life Ensemble.
To the heart, Dawood.
It's called Spirit of Life Ensemble. The seed, we can start the music, Spirit of Life Ensemble. The seed of one heart assembled the ensemble, planted melodic roots stretching and gripping the soil of soul. Then rose from a library basement onto the jazz mobile. Then spread and spread and spread. Grew to a collective jam session, nourished on unity, love, and liberation. Its music clears space, cleanses walls as it reverberates in rooms, on stage, presenting gifts as it opens into a beautiful musical lotus. Up from a foundation, live chords, vocals deep down and up, deep down and up. The sound rising and rising and rising, exploding with pure energy. A journey of swing, blues, honky-tonk, jazz, bebop. Its soothing ballads, calm and reflective, brings a feeling of ancestral and spiritual heritage. It plays it loud, say it loud. In African, Latin, Brazilian, bossa nova flavors, the bongo, maraca, shekere, conga, djembe, anything to bang on, the iron, right on. Flute, trumpet, saxophone, bass, guitar, piano, draw magnetically into a symphony of harmony, while cymbals splash, tap on tracks, until one solo breaks free to riff and scat in many tones. No longer being in a major key or a minor key, just free, the rhythm and the beat. This caravan, traveling in the spirit of life. And now, we're going to go into movement 2. You're going to join in. Spirit of life, spirit of life. Going on a journey with the spirit of life. Spirit of life, spirit of life. The drum keeps beating in the spirit of life. Spirit of life, spirit of life. The sound is sailing in the spirit of life. Spirit of life, spirit of life. Going to keep on moving with the spirit of life. The flute keeps blowing with the spirit of life. The horn keeps blowing with the spirit of life. The bass keeps bumping with the spirit of life. The singer is singing in the spirit of life. The singer is singing and wailing in life. In the spirit of life, in the spirit of life, in the spirit of life, in the spirit of life. Guitar plucking in the spirit of life. The shaker is shaking in the spirit of life. Spirit of life, the spirit of life. The cowbells ringing in the spirit of life. The cowbells ringing in the spirit of life. We all keep moving in the spirit of life. Spirit of life, spirit of life. Boom, 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 boom. Spirit of life. This poem is called The Rice is Burning. We are all distracted by so many different things. And I found myself burning a lot of rice throughout my adult years. From just getting like hung on my words or hung on something else, and then the rice is burning, you know? But it's symbolic. The rice is burning. 4 inches of water covering the hard grains. More things can be juggled before it's cooked to full fluffiness. And before it boils down, the phone is ringing, someone is texting, the television is on, the final episode showing. A page of a book left open. A moment to read a chapter. Attractions knocking harder, distractions getting much louder. The flame is on low. It's not simmering yet, but the pot is getting warm. Steam shaking the lid, still time left until there's no time left. That last bit of moisture before the smell of smoke. The rice is burning, the rice is burning. Black crust inside the pot, no one noticing. Seemed like a minute was really an hour. The rice is burning, the smoke detector screaming. Who can hear it? I say the rice is burning. Overdone on the stove, ready to be served to garbage. A dish lost in the mix of multiple selections. Many things banging on the door of mentality. Can't smell what the pot is saying. The rice is burning, the rice is burning for undivided attention. I like to walk around Broad and Market. And I apologize to Jersey City where I grew up, but I do love to walk around Broad and Market, you know, talk to the vendors, cut some deals, run into Sister Azul and, you know, a whole lot of other people. Broad and Market. It's a broad that is a market. It's a market that is broad. They got halal oils and incense, a lot of things for 99 cents. Bean pies and books at the health food store, clothes, movies, music, and much more. They got Lucy's. They got color contacts. They got t-shirts, both white and black. Though there be drugs, heroin, pills, and weed, a crew is on the rescue, helping those in need. That's just one corner out of 4. This broad marketplace where comes the rich and poor. Listen to the music, shop to the beat. See those who represent love on the street. Vendors on the sidewalk selling through the day. In all kinds of weather to make a better way. Brothers and sisters saying assalamu alaikum. Hustlers and players where police have to come. One corner with drama, the other with peace. Another with the fashion to dress as you please. They got preachers, they got teachers, bullhorns and mics for all kinds of believers. And they got the homeless, they got the lost and found, with workers from the office walking all around. Sounds, smells, and words, babies screaming loud, cell phones ringing, voices singing in the crowd. It's a broad that is market. It is a market that is broad.
All right.
This is my last one. It's later than you think. We're given a budget from the one true friend. Something you can't borrow, something you can't lend, nor even turn back like the hands of a clock. Subtract, double, invest like stock. You're given a budget from the one true friend. This thing called time we all must spend. Sacred is time, motion, and power. The second to the minute makes up the hour. The day to the month to the year. It is only a moment. The message is clear. A moment to live, a moment to grow. Inside this moment, which has to go. It flashes on by as fast as you blink. Check out the time. It's later than we think. You're given a budget from the one true friend who has no beginning, who has no end. Spend it well and then be glad. But if you don't, you will wish you had. No matter your age or financial means, time can be used to fulfill your dreams. Work to the limit, reach for the sky, rest a minute, and then praise the Most High. You're given a budget from the one true friend, something you can't borrow, something you can't lend. Time is the essence, it can't be bent. It doesn't show favors to status or rank, nor stays on hold for you to rewind a life that got lost, wasting time. The children, they were really on the front lines during COVID. And my grandchildren are now represented like my children did. They all are taken up like the first row over there. I love you.
Greetings, Habarigani. Come on in, join us. So we're going to light our 3 candles right now. So I'd just like to ask this question for Kwanzaa. How many of us need to know a little bit more about Kwanzaa, or are we all good till I just light the candles and that be that? Do we want to have a little...
Teach us.
Teach us. All right, I'll put on my teacher hat right now. Okay, so Kwanzaa is a holiday that happens right after Christmas. It does not compete with Christmas. It does not compete with anything religious or any other holiday. You can celebrate Christmas and you can celebrate Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a cultural holiday. It starts December 26th and it ends January 1st. We've mentioned the principles earlier. We'll go over them again. So there are 7 candles. They represent the Ngoza Saba, the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. Each day you would greet and meet someone and you would say what I said to you all tonight, Habari Gani, Habari Gani. And what you would repeat to me is that principle for the day. Today is Ujima, collective work and responsibility. So tomorrow, if someone said Habari Gani to you, you would say Ujama, cooperative economics. And speaking of cooperative economics, I have 2 brothers, a brother and a sister in the back, and they have come out tonight with some of their wares. So it is our duty to support our entrepreneurs in the back there. It is our duty to, try to give them some extra seed and so that they may grow. That's what Kwanzaa is about. This is a time where we rally. We try to keep our economics within the community so we grow stronger. So again, Kwanzaa does not compete with anybody's holiday. It does not compete with anybody's religion. It is a cultural and a historical celebration. We honor our ancestors. We give praise and thanks for the ground that we stand on because the Kinara represents just that, the history, the shoulders of those heroes and sheroes that we stand on. Just like you say your children don't start from where you started from. They are on your shoulders. They have a boost up. So that's what the ancestors gave us, a boost up. And that's what we give to our children and what your children should give to their children and so on and so forth. So questions. I always hated to be, if I'm in the classroom, so I always want there to be dialogue. Do we have questions? Let's talk about it. Do we have some questions? Come on, guys. Come on, somebody. Yes.
Who introduced, what was it, the Ngaba Saba to us?
Oh, it was Dr. Malani Rangkarenga from the US organization, and the first celebration started, I think, in 1965, 66, the beginning celebrations, and Dr. Karenga was more nationalist. And you know what? We've been in trouble up here many times for our Kwanzaa because sometimes the struggle dictates, how we do things up here. So we're used to, because we've been in the throes of, them shutting us down or them stripping our budget or for them doing things. And sometimes we had to make the community wake up and understand that, it is struggle and then there's some progress, but then there's more struggle and progress. It's not like, oh, we struggle, we get things, and that's it. The struggle continues. The struggle continues. Again, like I said, we are a people that have been through the fire. It's our history in America. We have been through the fire, always on the front line of everything. But then again, we're a people who have always kicked open the doors, and then others have all come in too, because that's who we are. We do not discriminate. We open up that door. We want everybody to come in. That way, it will be more diversity, more fairness, more equality. We've always felt like that. We've always embraced others, always. It's the problem of sometimes the others embracing us. I don't know what that's about, but it happens, okay? So the Kinara, in our view, should always represent the conditions, always. So it's very nice to have a perfect little Kwanzaa, everything just like that, but life is not perfect. And there are things that sometimes get in the way. So we say that if we are using the Ngozi Saba, the principles of Kwanzaa, to help navigate through this life, then that Kinara, when we come represented with the people, it's going to show that. So we used to do red, green, and save the black candle for last because, again, I say that we all understand this. It's by faith that we have brought us this far. So for us, that black candle had to represent our faith.
Yes.
Because maybe the unity was a little bit abstract. But tonight we will have a kind of a book Kwanzaa, and we'll do it the black candle first. And we're going to ask Mother Mary to light that candle because she is going to represent our elder. Okay? So who could give us that principle for the black candle? Who will do that for us? Come on. Somebody? Mary? I'm sorry. The black candle? Unit, can we have that principle for that candle, please? So what's the word? What's the Swahili word for the black candle? The first candle of Kwanzaa. What is that? Oh, see, yeah, you don't know it. Somebody tell us. Umoja. We will strive for unity in our families, in our relationships, in our community. Umoja. Unity. Go ahead. Oh. They gave us this, guys, stand up. Good. Good. You can hold my hand now. Got it? I think you're right. There you go. Umoja, unity. Umoja. Okay, so now I'm going to ask a brother to come up and like this. I'm going to ask Brother Rashad to come up. Kuji Chakalia, self-determination. And I asked Brother Rashad to come up and like this because he understands struggle right now. And we understand that struggle too because, you know, we're going to dedicate tonight's Kwanzaa to a person that we love dearly, Brother Dwight West, who is very ill right now, and we wish him all the best. We wish him all the best because he is a courageous and gifted artist. So we dedicate tonight to Brother Dwight West, and if there can be a miracle creator, we are praying for that one with all our hearts. Brother Dwight West. So Kuji Chakalia, self-determination, because he is struggling. If you want to say something, you can.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you everyone for being here. I grew up going to this like every year. My dad would be here singing with Spirit of Life Ensemble. My uncle Mary would be performing alongside them. And honored to have that tradition and do the same in their footsteps and with love. And then excited to continue doing that throughout the years alongside all of you as well. Thank you.
And then it is our principle for tonight. And we kind of, my emotions kind of got a little bit away from me as you can understand. So, but we really should have took that black candle, and that black candle should have lit all of the other candles. But like I said, tonight my emotions are a little bit, yeah, it is. So now we go to the principal Ujima. And how about you, Brother Zaire? Would you light that candle for us? Ujima. And you can also speak on it if you like a little bit. Okay? Ujima. You go? Can you do it for us?
I'm trying to get my kids to do it.
Oh, okay. So let somebody come up with you. Come on, what is your head? Come on up there with your dad. All right. Yeah.
So Ujima means collective work and responsibility.
All right, then you shouldn't give a school principal a microphone. But I'll be brief. It's always great to be a part of any Kwanzaa celebration. Obviously, I can't count the years. Well over 50. And for me, I don't know how many of you in here met Dr. Maulana Karenga. Anyone here met him?
Sure.
And likewise as well. I brought him to my college when I was an undergrad student, the Organization of Students of African Unity. And we would talk often in regards to it. I will say one thing. The one thing he did share with me was this. And he would say, brother, he says, remind everyone. He said, because you'll get a lot of print, a lot of books. It's a cultural celebration. He wanted to stay away from cultural holiday. Cultural celebration is what he would always tell me. So you'll see different people print different items and they'll serve certain things. But as long as you are with family, a community, and friends and individuals who are willing to learn collectively, then you're always doing something great. And when we talk about responsibility, it is all our responsibilities to continuously teach the young people. And I'm not old, but I'm no longer young, but I'm young in heart and spirit. So going on the 55th birthday, I have my 4 daughters here in the front. My son's not here, I have 5. It's my responsibility regardless. And this is any parent, auntie, grandparent, whomever's here. We know the youth today, and as an educator, the youth and all those educators that are here, the youth is different. It is different times, and they will fight us, tooth and nail, and think that the old way is out of date, played out, and everything else. They have no idea. It's even more important now than ever before. And the more that they know that we know, and when I say they, not our children, but they, who is they? As DJ Khaled would say, when they know that we know about us, they get nervous. If you go back and you look into some old, even the old black exploitation movies, as crazy as they were, there was a lot of black empowerment. They took that out. So now we don't see that. So make sure you continuously, and I don't care if they cry and they get upset, you teach them, you expose it to them, but more importantly, explain. Because unlike most of us, when our parents told us something, we did it. This generation and those that come after, you really have to explain it to them, but explain it to them. Because it's very important that they know, because they're taking it away from us much faster than ever before, and they're diluting it, and they're blindsiding these young folk. And I'll say it, it's just garbage. It's nothing but fashion stuff and TikTok and this, that, and the other. And those things are funny, but it's not educational in the way that it should be. And when it becomes educational, they block your site and you take it down. So understand, we have a small community here today, but it's large enough. Everyone go back and teach someone in their family something about it. Doesn't matter if their mom or their dad, they don't want you to teach them. That's right. Because we failed the young people long enough. Generations have failed the next generation. And that should not have happened. Because our grandparents and our great-grandparents, they taught us. And I'm talking about that age group that's 50 and over. We were taught, and we learned. And we sat by their feet and we listened. These kids don't want to sit, they want to run.
But they're also connected to that digital world.
That's right.
That it's like, it's not real. But
And it's not fast enough.
Yeah.
So they don't want to hear it. So we can be as creative as we want and try and make it fast, but sometimes they just have to sit still. They just have to sit still.
Right. Breathe.
Breathe.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
flowers over here for maybe audience participation at the end. You know how we do. We ask y'all to come up and do stuff with us, not for us, okay?
Yes, we're community.
I'm just kind of happy, overwhelmed. My family is here. My grandchildren are here, some of them. But the ones that are here are supposed to be here. I'm grateful again to still be standing. And I'm grateful to be seen and be, like I said, in the Kool-Aid and don't care about the flavor. I'm just happy. Okay. This particular dance that I just came out doing, it was the opening, it's called Sente. And it's female in nature. It's the puberty right dance. So the women have certain steps they do when they come into the village after they've been away for a while. There's several dances that go with puberty, male and female steps. But we're gonna do Sunu, and those are processional dances. And there's different Sunus for different stuff. It also is in the passage. It's also in the passages, and you may see that down south, New Orleans, Louisiana, or they say New Orleans, right? Louisiana, Mississippi, the movement in the streets when you're dealing with memorial, and then you go to the grave site, if that's what it is. If not, there's things dealing with seeds, they're dealing with throwing seeds, they're dealing with, in Grandma's church, what you call the shout. There's steps that we brought through. So when y'all watch certain movies, you'll see certain things they do, you don't know what they're doing. It has a name. Okay, this side of the world, they call it liturgical, because they don't know the name of the dance, all right? So we're gonna do Sunu, and it comes from West Africa, Mali, Senegal, Gambia, all right? And the West African diaspora. Most people say the name in different ways, but we know what it means. And so when I say processional, you're usually dancing with somebody, partnering with somebody. It's not just by yourself. Here, I don't know what they're doing now. Crumping, I don't know what else. Cricket, crumping. I understand why they're doing it, but what is it they're doing? They're not dancing together. But I like the competitiveness of it. I like the way it started off with the old hip hop. Y'all know the old hip hop stuff is different than what's going on now. Okay, so with that in mind, just know that you as caretakers, you're gonna have to keep it going. You're gonna have to keep it moving. Because by the time it gets changed again by some other people, it ain't even gonna be our stuff. All right, thank you. Sunu. You better do it. We're gonna do Lamba. Okay. Oh, that's Elani. What is it? 28 grand. Yeah. Okay. She's gonna dance with her mom. Got him. Okay. Let's see what she remembers. Okay. Lamba is done for passages of life, different life stages. I've done them all, but the one I haven't done yet is to be done when I no longer can do it, meaning not here. So you gotta do it for me, all right? And there are steps that are done that I don't even want to attempt to do, but there's steps that you know are at the door. We don't normally teach them, but you should know them. So I'm getting to that point where I have to show them so they can do them for me, if and when it's my time, all right? So we won't do it here openly, but there are steps that are done for the opening of the way and to receive those that come for you, that the living may not see, but you know the ones on the other side. You know when the eyes light up for the ones that's leaving, they came for them. You have to know that. Okay, so you don't go anywhere alone. We didn't know when we were coming, and we don't know when we're going. We just have to know we come to go. All right? So we're gonna do Lamba, birth, death, marriage, puberty. It's kind of sanctified, you know, but it's done very pretty, okay? And thank you for being so attentive. Okay.
Yeah, Chris.
Behind you was one.
Yeah, Chris.
The lady behind you was one. Anybody else? Come on, Chris. Okay. But now you have to feel free to get up and stand here.
I just want to say that these drummers over here, Kinar and Kazuri, they've been drumming here at the library since they were little boys. And look at them, now they're men with a lot of swag.
Usually it's done to come back and express a good harvest, good reaping, things that you sow, you reap. So that's a spiritual thing too. Whatever you put out there, come back. If you're putting some stuff out there that ain't right, just come back. There don't have to be no seed in the ground. It'd be a seed of thought. It'd be a seed of misconduct.
What goes around comes around.
It'd be a seed from your mouth to somebody's ears. We all do little crazy stuff. But when you plan and imply it come back worse.
Right.
Europeans call it premeditated. Okay, you are jail for stuff like that. So we don't want to put you in some iron rails. Okay, but think about it. We don't have time. We need to live by these principles. Even if you never celebrate anything, you need to know these are some principles that we need to go by. We need to be involved in. We need to treat it as if it's a person standing before you. Okay? Nia has nothing to do with faith and religion. It's to be faithful to that is good and right. Okay? So don't worry about going against your pastor and your minister. They already went past
Right action.
the right action. They ain't telling you all the truth. And I can go on, but I don't do it because my kids be like, oh, Mom, please. Okay, use it as a moral book. Don't use it as something that really happened. Because if you dig too deep, you'll find out who wrote it. Okay, so I pray that everybody here is enjoying themselves. And hopefully, we'll have some audience participation come up on this stage. I know you're looking at me like, oh my God, Granny Zoo, don't call me up here.
Pull them out.
Well, there used to be a time where I would go down and get you and bring you up. But again, I know when certain people just don't want to do something, sometimes they just feel uncomfortable. And it's all right. But you don't need to be uncomfortable with family. Because we ain't going to kill you. We ain't going to slander you. We're not going to hurt you. And those that do, I should told it. I'm telling you how to work it because you can't be walking around here with stuff that's bothering you in the mind and you don't ask for no help. Won't nobody know if you need help because you ain't saying. We can't kill you. All right? So we're going to do cuckoo. Please, somebody get up. You can sit in front of your seat, stand in front of your seat. Don't be inhibited, okay? We don't own the culture. We just try to be seated and get it back. Thank you. Can we please get this? Yeah, what happened? Trust me. Okay. Khalilay, shake away. His name is Khalilay. That's her son. Okay. He plays drums too. He got shot tonight. This is Kaylani. This is her daughter. Take it out. Okay. The drummers here. We got his father, Khalid. Hit the drums. Let me hear your drum sound. They need to hear your drum sound. Drum the drum roll. Come on now, another one. Hit your drum. Hit your sound. Okay, next to him is Kisanye. Last time she was here, she was right. Go ahead. Come on. Another one. Okay, Kisanye. On the bottom in the back is the candle holder man for the family. Even though he don't know shit, don't lift up. Mr. Kenar, that's his job. His name from the candle holders. Come on, Kenar. That's the bottom. The bottom, he should hold us up. Then we have Mr. Missouri. Okay? Even though he's a younger brother, he has no older. So I'm gonna push him and push his brother. Okay? But they're not bad kids. They're good kids. You gotta call it out. All right, Missouri, you need your bag. To my left, I have Miss Carla, who is my daughter too. She came to me, and her coming tonight was medicine for me, like my grand here. It was a double dose. Again, and we all got stuff going on. But when you're in the middle of it and you know what's going on, I'm just thankful. Thank you, Carla, for coming. Thank you, Carla, for coming. Okay? Thank you, Carla, for coming. Next to her is my youngest daughter, Kakayu. And she's not going to jail. That's her son there with the brown, but we coerced her into this, so I praise her for coming and stepping out on, I don't even want to call it faith, goodwill. Okay, goodwill, okay? Kakayu, thank you. Okay. Next to me on my right, even though she's a lefty, is Kajima. She's the fifth one. I'm just thankful that everybody's trying to help me hold it together. You know, when you put the bookmark in on the page, you thought you was on the page you was on, you don't even know the page you was on no more. Or you got the, what you call it, the binder, and you know, the holes is all broken. You be like, what, where did this go? I kind of get help from her for stuff I think I said I didn't say, and stuff that I said I didn't know I said. So she kind of keeps it together in here for me. I want to like to thank my grandchildren here in the front row, and my oldest boy, Taiwan. So you know, if he's 51 or 52, I'm like 61. Okay? Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So he was number one coming through, but he won't be the last. I just want everybody to know I froze my eggs and I'm about to be. Thank you. I give birth every day. Thank everyone for coming out. I invite you in my heart. When we do something in my yard, please come. It won't cost you nothing but Maybe you want to pass or a car ride, but I help out with gas. I just want to look in your faces again and see everybody smiling and grinning, okay? Thank you, Barbara, Samora, and Brother Doe, and the Miller Branch Library staff for allowing us to do this every year. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ooh, I say to you, until we meet again, celebrating our cultural holiday, Kwanzaa, I ask you this question: how will you apply the Ngozi Saba in your life this next year? Think about that question. I won't put anybody on the spot for an answer, but when you look in the mirror, answer yourself. How? Habari gani, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.